share with you again relates to a very wonderful person I had the privilege of meeting, and he was on the board of governors of IIM Ahmedabad. Among various things that he did, one of the things was that he was the first Indian chairman of Hindustan Unilever. I had the privilege of being awarded the Best Marketeer of the Year award. During that presentation ceremony, much like what you saw here, I had the privilege of meeting him. Me a lot, and he said, young man, when this ceremony happened in Delhi, so he said, young man, when I come to Mumbai, I want you to come and meet me. He is a legend. It was my dream come true to be invited by him, to be able to spend time with him. A few months later, I get a letter from him which says, on this date I will be in Mumbai, why don't you come home? He stayed in Bandra in Mumbai, a suburb of Mumbai. I went there. Like a gentleman that he was, he asked me a question. He said, so young man, what have you been doing for the last few months since we last met in Delhi? I, like a pompous person, started telling him, sir, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. For 20 minutes, I kept on telling him what a great guy I was. Without disturbing me, he kept quiet, and when I finished telling him what a great guy I was, he asked me one question. He said, young man, do you know when anybody becomes the chairman of Hindustan Unilever, he goes to Harvard Business School's Advanced Management Program, AMP. That's the most prestigious program. So I said, sir, I'm aware of that. And then he asked me the next question. He said, when anybody goes to this Harvard Business School AMP program, do you know what is the first slide that comes there? I said, no, sir, I have never been there. He said that the first slide that comes there is very simple. It shows a man, and like any man, he has one mouth and 2 ears. And do you know why they show you that picture? To always remind you that God has given you one mouth and 2 ears to speak less and listen more. Always remember this all your life, no matter what happens, no matter how successful you become. You just saw Amit here. I mean, he didn't say he's successful, but I'm saying he is successful, but look at the humility. I mean, learn to speak less and listen more. From Sachin Tendulkar and Prakash Tandon, who was Unilever chairman, let's move to ordinary people. And I want to share this proverb with you. Don't ever forget this in your life. Proverb is, when the student is ready, the teacher arrives. All your life be a student, and teacher will always arrive. And teachers are not just the faculty, but ordinary people. Ordinary people that you and me come in touch with, they can teach you so many lessons that a revered MBA degree cannot teach you. So let me just share 3 stories with you which you should always remember. We had a driver who stayed with us for 14 years. So when my 10th standard and he had to join a college in Mumbai, the best way any student should learn to commute in Mumbai is through local train. So we told our driver that he has to teach my son how to travel by train from Lower Parel in Mumbai, we stay, to Churchgate, where my son was. Of course, in 5 days, my son learned how to travel by train. On the 5th day in the evening, I sat down with my son and I said, his name is Kautuk. I said, Kautuk, now are you comfortable traveling by train? He said, yes, Dad, I am. I said, did you learn anything else from driver uncle? He said, yes, Dad. What driver uncle said after the last time when he taught me was that, Kautuk, if your class is at 9 o'clock, don't reach at 9 o'clock, always be 15 minutes before the class. What's the lesson here? Lesson here is very simple. He was my driver for 14 years. I had a hectic travel schedule, catching flights, having meetings, but never once was he late. Why? Because he was a professional. And all professionals, when they go for a meeting, go before time, prepare for the meeting. What is the lesson for you? In life, always be a professional. If it is a class, don't be 1 minute late, always be 5 minutes early. A US Marine phrase will always help you remember that. What is the US Marine phrase? It says that if you are on time, you are late. It's only when you are ahead of time that you are on time. Second story I want to share with you, which happened where I stay. In Mumbai, most of the people don't do small jobs, and the railing of our house needed to be painted. My wife went to various painters, no one wanted to do a small job. Till an innocuous looking person came to our building to do some job. My wife approached him, he said, I will do the small job. This particular person did that small job as if he was painting a Michelangelo painting. He did that job so well that we then requested him to paint our whole house. Because he painted our house so well and everybody liked it, our neighbor gave him another job, my sister gave him another job. What is the lesson for us? The lesson for us is no job is big or small. It is we who look at a job and make it big or small. In life, start small, keep on progressing, and don't look at what is the fruits, what is the profit, what is the benefit. If you do your job well, then believe me, the fruits will always come to you. The third lesson, a third ordinary person I want to share. I go to Dubai very often, I have commitments there. We have a person who looks after our food, etc. Because I travel often, I don't stay in a hotel. Whenever I meet him, he always serves me food, water with a big smile on his face. His name is Mr. Negi. So I one day asked him, Mr. Negi, you stay in Dubai, only after 2 years you can go and see your wife and family. You are all alone, you must be very unhappy. So how come you have a smile on your face when you serve me? And then he said in Hindi, he said, Saab, काम तो करना ही है, क्यों नहीं खुश होके, क्यों नहीं हंस के वो काम करें, क्योंकि अगर काम नहीं करेंगे तो पेट कहाँ पलेगा. What is the simple lesson for us? Every single one of us have to work. Even if our family owns a business, we have to work. And if we have to work, then why should we make a face and work? Why should we not be happy and work? So these are the three lessons that I wanted to share with you. Let me move over to two stories which I think will delight you. Not a single person here, and I'm talking of the students, would not want to be successful. I also teach, and what I realize when I interact with young people is they invariably want success, fame, money. These are the criteria why an MBA: money, success, fame. Let me tell you this small story. There is this small kitten who is born into a rich cat family. एक दिन क्या हो रहा है, वो घर में kitten है and she is moving round and round in circle. There is this cat from outside who looks into this house and speaks to the kitten and says, little kitten, why is it that you are moving around in circle and circle? So the kitten says, Madam, we have been taught in school that success is hidden in our tail, success, fame and money. And since I want success, fame and money, I am trying to catch my tail. So this older cat said, Kitten, I did not have the privilege to go to this fine school where you went and where you were taught this, but I have been through the school of life. I have got hard knocks in life. And what life has taught me is slightly different. Life has taught me your body is a symbol of hard work, is a symbol of perseverance. And what is the message? That if you persevere, if you work hard, which symbolizes body, wherever your body goes, the tail will follow. What is the lesson for you? The lesson for you is very, very simple. The lesson is that whatever you should do, work hard, show perseverance, be patient, be humble, and wherever you go, success will follow. If you follow the other way around, that I want success, that is chasing your own tail, chances are that you will never achieve success, fame or money. Moving from here, I want to share 3 things which I think you should have in mind to succeed in the 21st century. Research indicates that there are 6 skills that are required to succeed.